Unbelievable. Nigeria military may lose newly bought super tanker jets to jihadi terrorists. Former US ambassador to Nigeria declares. This is a man who has been following Nigerian politics and all that have been going on in the country very closely. He's very passionate about the nation Nigeria, and he always speaks when he sees things that are not right. From his own analysis, looking at what is going on, how these same bandits were able to go to Nigerian military university in the country in Kaduna, go on, do whatever they want to do, and clearly get away with no trace at all. It shows that the Nigerian government and the military are not up to the task with what they are being faced with. When the US offered to help then Donald Trump during the lockdown, guess what Buhari replied? Our military are as eager as ever that the US should not bother. So this is why this man is saying Nigeria may lose this very jet that they think they've acquired, because there are people in government who sadly are after and are supporting these people and will not allow the things to be utilized for what they should. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, subscribe if this is your first time. Let's get all the details. Unbelievable. Nigeria military may lose newly bought super tanker jets to jihadist terrorists. Ex-US ambassador says no fewer than 64 Nigerian pilots have been trained at an American Air Force base on how to handle the aircraft. A former United States ambassador to Nigeria, John Campbell, has expressed fear that the recently acquired supertanker fighter jet may be hijacked by bandits and terrorists. Mr. Campbell relates his prediction on to the fall of the Afghanistan government and the takeover of similar high jet military jet fighters by the Taliban. The Afghanistan government has also acquired 23 super tanks from the US to combat the Taliban, but with the collapse of the government, the fall of Kabul, not all the aircraft has been accounted for. Some Afghan pilots fled their planes out of the country. However, at least one super tanker is now in the hand of this set of people. Mr. Campbell, who wrote for CFR, explained the instance of how terrorist groups seized other military equipment in Nigeria, expressing worry on whether the aircraft will be used to combat these very terrorists to use used against other targets as Biafra agitators or Niger Delta militants. Nigerian government are very funny. They have decided to call those who are terrorists in Nigeria bandits. Why those who are asking for agitation, they've called them the terrorists. So Nigerian government, which came to the US to purchase this equipment, saying they were going to use it for terrorists, may decide to go after Biafrans and Delta militants instead of the real people destroying the northern part of the country. Thus, it seems unlikely as present there is also the potential that such super tanker could fall into the hands of jihadi terrorist group. Now that the super tanker are part of the Nigerian Air Force, an issue will be on how they are used. Will they be used only against jihadi terrorists in the north, or will they be tempted to use them against other targets, such as the Biafran separationists, Niger Delta militants, or even cattle ranchers? Borders use increasingly potential of civil casualty. The Biafran separationist movement, the indigenous people of Biafra, is showing to block the sale in a Washington, D.C. court. It says Nigerian separationist group Indigenous People of Biafra has sued U.S. Secretary of State Anthony Blake and Defense Secretary over the sales of these very planes to Nigerian government. IPOB says that Nigerian government will use this war weapon to attack its supporters rather than those who are destroying lives and property in the north. It also criticized human rights group and also members of the U.S. Congress that opposed the sale of the aircraft to Nigeria, criticizing the constant use of human rights abuse as a regime of Muhammadu Buhari's administration, and has said the US must be able to ensure that Nigerian government will use this appropriately. Very wise statement, honestly speaking. Very, very wise. And everybody have to really look out and see what are these things going to be useful. Nigerian government sadly are very crafty. Yeah, you just heard me, very crafty. Instead of them using these things for where it should be so that there can be safety, the purpose is that those who are committing killing lives and property, do you know Buhari does not see them as a threat? That's the sad reality. He does not see them as a threat. So if he does not see them as a threat, how do you now say that they will be used for whatever purpose they want to be used for? They would then be used, I can tell you, they would then be used for people and other people who are going about their life and living their life. This is what they would now want to use them for. This is what they will want to use it for. People that are going about their duty, separationist is not a crime. I repeat, that you are calling for separation in the country is not a crime. Sadly, these are the people that the Nigerian government will use this for. Yeah, this is what the Nigerian government will use this for. So everybody needs to, we need to be aware that these things are happening. Yes, these things are happening. And Nigerians are watching and are going to ask these people for accountability. So this man is very correct. What will this equipment be used for? Because it's now there. Before you know it, they will take it to the southeast that they are going to look for IPOB. IPOB has not done anything to them, to be quite candid. Listen, guys, let the truth be told. I'm not from the southeastern part of the country. So it's not like I'm taking sides, but just be rational and look at what is happening. IPOB is saying we want to protect our borders. We don't want to be marginalized. Can we be included in the government if Nigeria is to remain as one? That's all they're asking for. Bottom line, in a nutshell summary. That's all. By 2013, 2014, it was Nnamdi Kanu who led a rally in the United States of America. Nnamdi Kanu. He was the one who led the rally. And what was the rally about? The rally then was on the killings going on in the northern parts of the country. It was not for the southeast. And it was warning Nigerian government against what is currently going on. That was the reason. That was the reason. That was the very reason. Then there was no separationist agenda call or whatever. This administration gave birth to whatever you are seeing today. And they don't want to take responsibility. So leave us a comment. We'd love to hear from you. Please don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. God bless you. Have a lovely day. Bye for now.